365 Nation, Eddie Osbourne here, Pro Wrestling Academy. This December, we're starting up. I'm so excited. We got three people already watching. Might be three people in the room. I'm going to introduce them right now. We got Damon. No, I just removed him, actually. There we go. We got Damon. We got Haviko. We got Thomas Chow. How's it going, guys?
It's going awesome.
It's doing good.
Very good. So how was everyone's weekend? We had that huge show. Chow, you weren't with us, but Haviko, you had the opening contest. You had a hell of a matchup. Maybe don't give them the results, but talk over the match a little bit.
We're vibing. We're surviving. It was an amazing weekend. To say it was electric is an understatement. That crowd in Victoria, they were amazing last show at All Out War, and they kept the noise going. Haviko versus Artemis Spencer. It's a match that I had a lot of personal hype for. It is a match I've wanted for many years now. It was scheduled before, fell apart, so it was great to have this match, and I would like to think it lived up to the hype. It took me a couple days to digest the whole experience, but I had a lot of great feedback, and I've just been nothing but happy about the whole weekend. It was a phenomenal event of wrestling.
As you can see, Chow, everybody is smiling on screen right now because it was a fantastic event. From production standpoint, maybe a little hiccup here or there, but that was our best together, I think. And we had the great lighting. Thanks, Damon. Damon, how was the show for you?
From a fan aspect, wow, Haviko, an amazing match. I mean, all the matches were great. One of my friends who came to the show basically said that was the best wrestling that they had ever seen, and they don't really like wrestling, so we got a new fan, and that is awesome. From the production side, a couple of hiccups, but we're learning. We're still getting everything going. The lighting was so much better this time. People are definitely going to notice that.
Damn, I agree. This week, we're kind of taking a step back, though. It's not from Victoria. It's not from Campbell River. Combat is coming from Nanaimo this week, from the Vancouver Island exhibition. This is always a great time of year, August, at the end. Every year, for me and Haviko, we love this. All the wrestlers love these shows. It's a lot of fun. It's a change of pace. It's quite a different style than what you see at a live event that we put on as a 365 brand. Compared to like a fair 365 show. So, Thomas Chow, you got to call the matches. You were not there for these ones. So, it was the first time for you seeing them. What did you think about it?
Oh, no, he hasn't seen them yet.
No, this is the first time. I've unfortunately, just due to circumstances.
Okay, call it the wind in the ferry. The wind in the ferry made you late.
Exactly.
Okay.
It took me off guard. I mean, we scrambled to actually get back just because we were afraid that we were going to miss, just getting back in general. So this would be a first for me. But the thing about the VIX shows is that there's always something great. I've been a part now. I think I was a part of the first either 2 or 3. I can't remember off the top of my head. And they've always been amazing. And you get to see people that you don't normally see as well,
exactly
in front of your screens. And as for before, from the shots that I saw of the setup from Autumn Anarchy, there's been 2 shows that I'm very sad that I missed. This one of them was for VIPW at the Tofino show.
Yeah.
Just because from what the crowd looked like, it was amazing, and I wish I was a part of that. And this show here, just because we've all put so much into this, and with the setup and the momentum that 365 Pro Wrestling and what we're all doing here, I hate to miss any show, honestly enough.
For sure. And at Autumn Anarchy is over. We're going into December. We're gonna have a name for that show soon, I'm sure. But it was a heck of a show. And December 11th, we're gonna try and do even better. Right now, as my phone beeps like crazy over here, we're gonna show you a promo from Elliot Tyler. He was taking on the champ on this night, and we'll see that match next week up. I do believe. There we go.
That is correct.
This match, I've watched it. You could probably count on 2 hands how many times. 2 of my closest near and dear to my heart family members are in this match. And for the last year, they've put on this beautiful show of sport.
And again, I don't have
Did
the
he get
full one.
censored?
What the hell? Yeah, again. It's a great one.
I thought
Tyler,
Elliot was
man, a
getting
few
potty
words.
mouth.
No, I saved it and I deleted one and then I resaved it under a different file. And that's the one you keep seeing. That's the tease you should have watched last week. If you haven't seen the promo, it is on there. Episode 9.
I have a good feeling, Eddie, that they may be able to see it a little bit later tonight in about 38 minutes.
There we go. Sounds
Oh, so you
great.
meant to do that. Let's just play it off like you.
Yeah, we're teasing it again. But sorry.
Catch you
there we
later
go.
tonight.
Bam. So going into this show, we have 2 matches. We have Haviko taking on Brandon Jacobs. Brandon Jacobs from Ontario is his first time ever out in BC. He had a great time, he told me. He enjoyed the match. He just got off the plane, got to wrestle you, Haviko. It was a first-time matchup for you. How do you
I love these experiences because, again, the scene we are in, the Vancouver Island, Pacific Northwest, we get to know a lot of the wrestlers, share a locker room with them many times sometimes before we ever get to match up in the ring together. Brandon Jacobs, this was honestly the first time I had ever watched him wrestle, was in the ring with him, so you don't get to know a lot about the guy. So it's a nice freeing experience. You're not overthinking. You're just in there doing what you do and know how to do and just seeing how you match up against someone. It was a great time and nice to have a little Eastern flavor out here on the BC.
And they're pretty excited. Oh, there we go. The only thing I have to say bad about Brandon is he's a Bruins.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have
Crofton,
any good hockey team.
Yeah, we did not get that at all. Nope,
No.
not at all.
The cool thing is, though, Crofton, thank you for watching. You will be in the main event tonight with yours truly and our former really good friend, Nolan James. So,
I was like, former, but yeah, that makes sense. Who do we lose?
Grand
Nolan
match. We're gonna have that 3-way. It was a lot of fun. We had a 3-way earlier. Haviko, sorry, I'm looking at Haviko. Nolan James, Crofton, and I. So this was the second one in about a 3-week span. A little bit different, a lot different because we're out in VIX and it's always different there. And definitely enjoy it anytime I can step in the ring with those guys. Chow, you've seen a lot of Nolan. You've seen a lot of Crofton. What do you think going into this match? Triple threat.
My God. You know what? I think we're gonna see some hard-hitting action. Like I said, we've seen a lot of Crofton, a lot of Nolan James. My mind just went super blank for a quick second there.
That's all right. I'm just trying to put a video in.
And I think anytime there's a combination of these guys, there's always gonna be something magical, and they definitely leave it all out there. I expect good things.
Very good. And now, Damon, this was the 10th show.
Yeah.
Yourself, Chow, you didn't commentate on this one, but you guys have been doing so much work for us. So thank you guys very much for this. 10 episodes deep. That's 2 months now, 2 and a little bit. And we have a whole bunch more coming through for you guys. We got the 3 more episodes from this past Autumn Anarchy event. We got more events coming. Haviko, myself, Rhea Von Slasher. We're going to be going to Ontario. Plan on getting some footage from there to bring to you guys. So
Nice.
lots of stuff happening. And I'm pretty excited. Haviko, you're going to Ontario for the first time.
Yeah.
Now, Judas went. Eli went. Nolan went. Legacy went.
Eli went? Man, sorry.
Eli went.
You didn't even train him. I love Eli. I'm just playing.
And now Haviko finally gets to make it out
Yeah.
there. And we're going to be staying at our good friend Eli Habanero's place. Campbell River connection through and through. Eli was the first one of us to go to Ontario or to go get trained. I went and followed a year later, came back, trained Haviko. Now he's helping train people. So it's quite a lineage there. And we're hoping to get them to have that matchup on a Saturday, November 27th in Guelph. We'll also be in Kitchener on the 26th. We'll see what's happening. Elian's a broken dude. He's been fighting hard for so many years now, but he has a few more matches with him, and we're hoping we get that one. What are you looking forward to in Kitchener? And Guelph.
Two things. One, to touch on what you just said, just to to vibe with the Campbell River lineage. It's always meant a lot to me, both that you are from my hometown and then just Elian. We have never met in person, but many years ago, you got me to help out on one of your podcasts, and we had a great conversation. I feel ever since then, we've had a bit of a bond. So I'm just really excited for the journey, but then also just to be in the locker room with the Eastern roster and just, again, a lot of names I know of, and it's gonna be really cool to just to actually see it all in person and be in that vibe.
And lately, we've had a lot of the Ontario gentlemen coming out this way, so it's nice for BC. This is our first time going to Ontario in 2 years almost. Our last show was in early or late February 29th, 2020. So it's been a long time coming. We're coming back to Guelph. We're coming back to Kitchener. And we're bringing Real Slasher, Haviko, and yours truly, Eddie Osbourne. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But just maybe kind of, we got 3 minutes left. I'm going to give everyone a minute, kind of say what we can look forward to, what you're looking forward to, and kind of go from there. I'm going to start with Damon because he's already ready.
Thanks, Eddie. No, actually, what's interesting for this episode for me, being a fan of Island Wrestling, is this is full circle for me because the first exposure to Island Wrestling was many years ago, and I was walking through Fairgrounds, or actually I was skating through Fairgrounds, but different story. And there you guys were.
Nice.
And I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome!" And here we are now.
That is awesome. It's kind of cool. Like before 365 Pro Wrestling started doing the VIX, there's other people in there, and wrestling's been a part of it for so many years. The last 8 years have been us, but even before that, there's a little hiatus in the middle there. But wrestling's been such a big part of the fair, and I love it. I love fair wrestling. It's some of my favorite stuff to do. And I'll throw it to Chow.
Yeah. As I said before with the VIX, it's definitely an event that I wish I could definitely have taken more part in. I was there for the first couple. And I've always enjoyed myself. And the quality, the wrestlers you see, some of them just starting, like as I said, a lot of the Academy boys.
Yep.
Definitely. And it's amazing too because you see these young guys and gals at some point, and you're like, you know what? So there's something there. And then to see these years later, or even just a year, like short time later, watching them grow into the performers and the wrestlers that they are now, it's great to watch. And the VIX is definitely a place.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because, Chow, like you were saying, in the beginning years, we had Haviko, Nolan James, always Crofton's always in it. We got BJ, but we also have like Nathan, Legacy, Nolan, who was, I think, a Judas Icarus. Mm-hmm. All these guys came up kind of through the VIX too, and we have the King of the X every year, and they went from maybe losing the first round, not being anywhere near the finals, to Judas Icarus winning a couple times in a row. And then this year, our champion was none other than Haviko, the King of the X from 2021.
Always got great memories at the VIX, as Eddie alluded to. It's always a great memories for us, and it's kind of like our personal WrestleMania. We have a great time together. As you alluded to, I have a little special memory this year because getting to wear that title of King. But I want to look forward for a quick sec. Has my first match been announced in Ontario?
No.
Okay.
Well, you can announce it.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say that I got a bit, as much as I'm going there for a good time, I do got a bit of a bone to pick. Eazy-E, Eric Carney, when you were out here in BC early on in my career, speaking of the early days, you took the BC championship off me, and that's one thing. That makes sense, but what did not make sense is what you did in Ontario. You smashed that belt. You disrespected our whole province, so don't think I forgot that. It's been years, but we'll see you in Ontario.
November 27th, you will see Haviko versus Eazy-E, Eric Carney. It's gonna be a hell of a match. It's 7:01. That means we're counting down on YouTube, people. So thank you guys very much for being here. Thomas Chow, Haviko, Damon, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being part of this. And all 13, 14 of you guys looking right now, go to our YouTube. Thanks so much. See you guys next week.